Hello again, everyone. GaGa Tech is here, my Atakline now for this Monday, September 12th, 2016. I had a very, very busy week and weekend with a great concert, which I'll get to. But first, GaGa Tech gigs. I had 4 gigs this past weekend, not 7 like Labor Day weekend. It all kicked off with a football tailgate for Romeo again. Friday night instead of Thursday, it was the Romeo game against Grosse Pointe North. It was a little better than the first week game. Besides the fact it was not a Thursday and it wasn't raining. But they didn't have any inflatables like they did that week. But it was still decent turnout. Better flow at 6:30 than it was the first game. Weather was a lot better. Fun day. People walking and enjoying the music as they were getting ready for the. I saw a lot more teachers from the school than I did at the first game, especially the next couple days coming up with the 2 big ones. Watchdog and Homecoming on the 30th, which is a charity game for cancer research, and then the Watchdog Homecoming, that's the 21st of October. Watchdog's the 30th of this month. So can't wait to get to those 2 games. Still decent turnout for the tailgate this past Friday. Then I had 2 gigs in Westview on Saturday and Sunday, not Monday. It was just for Labor Day weekend only. Regular weekends for me at Westview, just Saturday and Sunday. Saturday sucked. And it was like that the last couple of years. I think last year we had a lot of Saturday sucked, Sunday was the best day. It was like that again. So it was raining before the show. And it was already wet, and it affected the attendance big time. And it didn't help they had a 5K that afternoon either. And it rained doing that. And I wasn't able to be there for that because I had to leave immediately after the first Westview gig to go to another gig, which I'll get to in a minute. So Saturday was okay. It sucked because of the attendance, affected by the weather. Then Sunday, weather was way better. And attendance was a little better. Because people came, not just the people that were going to come Sunday anyway, but also the people that wanted to come Saturday but couldn't because of the rain. So it was a great day Sunday. They're still getting some things set up for the season. They got these big inflatable pillows, which are out of commission because they're getting new ones. So they still got to get those set up. So there you go. Still a fun weekend at Westview. The Sunday was better day. This weekend, I don't have to have any gigs going on doing Westview. The last couple weeks I've had a couple gigs going on the same day as Westview, including one that was concurring with Westview. I have no concurring or anything after Westview this week. Only have the 2 Westview gigs on Saturday and Sunday and Friday special needs. But I did have another gig after Westview, which I had to bust through and make my dad play a playlist for me at the one where I started my gig for my Aunt Julie and Uncle Doug, their 25th year wedding anniversary at the Carlisles on 10 Mile and Mound. I was actually at their wedding. I was only 3 years old. I was ring bearer. And I cried for some reason, which is a subject of torment by my family members. But at least 25 years later, I was older and not crying this time. And I DJ'd. And for family functions, it could be a weird affair. But it was a decent family outing. And my family hasn't seen the full tech experience. They see me DJ a lot for family functions. I even DJ'd a wedding for my cousin, but I didn't get to bring my TV because of room. I had not much room, but this time I had a lot of room for the TV. And everyone enjoyed it. It was like my family, my mom's side of the family, and my Uncle Doug's side of the family, and a bunch of friends of theirs that came out. And some of the friends I knew, including a former lunch mom at Washington Elementary I haven't seen in years, Miss Karen Racy. So it was a fun show. Actually, it turned out to be a great show with a lot of line is getting some great reactions like Whipper Nene and Cha Cha Cupid. New songs worked for a bit, but the older people liked the slow songs and disco. Could play a little bit of that and some good dedications. They liked including Julie, 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 I Love You from Bobby Sherman, dedicated to Julie from my Uncle Doug. And my cousin Sarah, who's Julie's daughter, she dedicated Hey Jude to Julie because she calls her mom Jude. And it was a very fun event for my family. It was great to be a part of my uncle and aunt's anniversary. So thank you guys. It was a fun night. Now let's get down to some news on a concert I went to this past Wednesday. The hottest ticket in town last week. Adele to Dallas. I went to the Wednesday night show. My friends, my cousin went to the Tuesday night show. And a couple of my friends did go to, one of my friends' wives went to the Wednesday show. They got front row. I was in the cheap seat, but Adele was phenomenal. Despite the fact, half of Adele's songs are sad, but she upsets by being kind of funny with her onstage banter. She cracked me up, and it made up for me not seeing a comedian this year because I missed Funny or Die, the Oddball Festival last week. So I was like, hey, I got to see a comedian who's not really a comedian, but it felt like it because she was making us laugh and sung beautifully. She killed it. Opened with Hello. I was in the upper level, but I was across from the B stage where she came out. So as they were getting ready for her to come out, which it was like 20 minutes, for almost an hour late, or at least wasn't as bad as Madonna. So I matched 2 hours late. It was interesting. Adele was going to come from this middle stage, but as they were getting ready for that, they wheeled her out in a storage case. And a couple of girls who were next to me, a couple high school juniors who were there. You had a lot of people. It was a legit sellout. I told them that Adele was in that storage case. They didn't believe me until they did it again before the encore. Because Adele was on that second stage again. It got wheeled back to the main. So I was like, told you she was in that storage case. And she had one dress, and the stage was awesome, and she sang phenomenally. Killed it on Hello. Rumor has it one of my personal favorites. Kicked it on that one. Set Fire After the Rain was awesome with the rain falling down on her. Make You Feel My Love was awesome. Similar Love to You Lover. Of course, the show ended with the encore of When We Were Young, and obviously her biggest hit. Well, next to Hello now, Rolling in the Deep, which she killed on that. It was just a fun night of music. Very emotional music, but I liked it. And the band was great, 21-piece band with strings and horns and everything. It was just a fun night of interesting, fun music. That's kind of melancholy, but still fun. Especially Adele made it fun with a bubbly personality. So there you go. Fun night with Adele. I'm probably not going to go to a concert for a while. I think I'm going to see the Oak Ridge Boys in December at Soaring Eagle, like a private concert with Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec offers these trips to Soaring Eagle with concerts attached that aren't even on the official schedule. So it's probably like private concerts for these tourists. So it's kind of interesting to see Oakwood. And I hope it's not the Christmas show, but it probably is. Because it's that time. But at least it's after Thanksgiving. So there you go. Now on to the entertainment news. Starting with your number ones. Just going to answer this phone. Telemarketer.
Call from 1 3.
I'm going to let it go so I can see if there's a message on the phone. I'm sorry for this inconvenience, guys.
4 3.
Bear with me here.
4.
I hate when this happens in my videos. I hate it.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
There's probably going to be nobody. It was who I thought it was. Telemarketer. Hey! Let's move on. Number one movie! Ending the 2-week reign of Don't Breathe. Sully, the new movie with Tom Hanks, debuted number one with $35 million. While the piece of shit horror movie, When the Ball Breaks, debuted okay, $14 million. So congrats to Tom Hanks, who was on a promotional trail all week for that movie, based on the Hudson River plane landing in 2009. It's got some competition coming up, including 2 sequels that took years in the making. Bridget Jones's Baby and Blair. I can't believe they're making Blair Witch again. I know it's not. We make it like a sequel, but God. All these old things coming back. Ghostbusters, Pokemon. God. Nostalgia's king, but damn. It's ruling the world. So there you go. Billboard number one's new number one album. It is the 5th Apple's iTunes exclusive to debut at number one this year. Because Drake was an exclusive, went to number one. A couple others, Frank Ocean, and now Travis Scott, of all people, with The Birds and the Trap Sing McKnight. Debuted to number one. Kicking off Barbra Streisand after 1 week. His debut landed at number 3. Because he had that hit song Antidote and Rodeo. So, congrats to him for his first number one album. While we have a still number one single For the 4th week in a row, it is the Chainsmokers and Halsey with Closer. This song, I'm starting to warm up to it a little bit. I still kind of hate it. We want more bouncier songs. So congrats to them. 4th week in top 10 now for Charlie Puth and Selena Gomez with their duet. But we could have a new number 1 next week with Lady Gaga. Get to that in just a second. So there you go. Still number 1 single. Chainsmokers, new number 1 album, Travis Scott. And like I said, we could see a new number 1 single from Lady Gaga. She's done it before. She debuted number 1 with Born This Way. And now she released a new single, Perfect Illusion, this past Friday. And the song is, yeah, it's okay. It doesn't hit. You know, it's a good beat, but then it doesn't do anything. It just stays in, like, you know, after the first verse, I'm like, okay, chorus is going to hit, and the beat's going to drop. Nothing happened. It was produced by Tame Impala, kind of grungy rock, mixed reception to the song. I'm not the only one thinking it was an okay song. They were having a comeback, and it's kind of a weak way to come back. Almost like Adele's Hello at first, for me. Because Adele came back and was like, we're waiting years for a new song, and the song kind of underwhelmed me. Warmed up to it, but still wish it was a better song. And Gaga feel the same way. You know, waiting for a comeback, and now everyone's thinking it sounds like another Madonna song. First, everyone thought Born This Way sounded like Express Yourself. Now they're saying this new song sounds like Papa Don't Preach. I'm trying to tell the difference, but I can't really tell. Perfect illusion, keep me my baby. Gonna keep my baby, Papa Don't Preach. I love that song though, but and Gaga made the point of saying that the new single is not about her ex-fiance, Taylor Kinney, in recent radio interviews. Saying that I love Taylor so much, and this song is not a hit out against Taylor. This song is just about, I'm not sure, not only feelings that I've had, but that he's had, but that my friends have had, my sister's has, and her relationship. It's a record about all of us. I would never use my song or want to use the public to hurt anyone that I love so much. She's finishing the album, which is technically LG5, but the real title's not out yet. You know, she's not revealing the title of the album, but she said once she does reveal it, it'll make sense. On this album, I'm my father's daughter, I'm my mother's daughter, I'm my sister's sister, I'm my friend's friend, and in every lyric, everything that I put into it from the perspective of not just my life, but wanting to sing to this very particular person I had in my head. Hopefully it's better than art pop. And she's saying there's a duet with Florence Switch from Florence and the Machine. So there you go. Gaga releasing the single Perfect Illusion. So see how that goes when it comes to the Billboard charts. And it's been an interesting weekend for Gaga. Not only did she release a new single, she won an Emmy for her song It Could Happen to You from the TV film The Hunting Ground. The Hunting Ground or something? I don't even know. The Hunting Ground. For outstanding original music and lyrics, as they presented the Creative Arts Emmys over the weekend. The primetime Emmy, the main Emmys, are presented next Monday. So Saturday night was the Creative Arts Emmys. 11 wins for HBO, 9 for Game of Thrones. They did not win for Beyonce's special, Lemonade, which lost Best Special. Yay, she lost! Yay, the little bitch lost! Fuck you, Beyonce. She did lose to a really deserving special, which I actually saw. James Corden's Carpool Karaoke special. 1 out. For outstanding special. I'm trying to think the exact award that he won. So looking at this list. You're winning Outstanding Variety Special. Not only did he beat Adele, Beyonce, but beat Adele Special from NBC. But it's cool to see James Corden win. I love that special. Amy Schumer won another Emmy for Best Directing for a Variety Series. Of course, the reigning champion of Variety Sketch Series will defend its title next week, and I hope it does retain. FX also won a couple. They won 10 with a lot of wins, 4 wins for The People vs. O.J. Simpson, the American crime story, winning Outstanding Casting for a Limited Series, Movie or Special, and also Outstanding Hairstyling for that. And Outstanding Single Camera Picture Editing and Sound Mixing. Netflix won a lot too, including a lot for Making a Murderer, winning Outstanding Documentary or Non-Fiction Series, Making a Murderer, where it's documentary on Miss Simone, what happened to Miss Simone, won Best Documentary or Non-Fiction Special. It also won Best Writing for Non-Fiction Program and Best Directing for Non-Fiction Program and Picture Editing, all for Making a Murderer. I mentioned James Corden winning that award for Best Special. It also won another couple of awards. And then Midnight won an award. That's cool. I love that Midnight. Comedy Central winning Best Social Media, Social TV Experience for the Outstanding Creative Achievement in Interactive Media. So it's awesome. And Midnight won another Emmy. Won last year and won again. Special Class Program went to Grease Live. And Amy Poehler and Tina Fey won Best Guest Stars in a Comedy Series for their guest hosting on SNL. Congrats to all the winners of the Creative Arts Emmys. I'm not going to name all of them, just naming the ones that I like to acknowledge. And the main awards will be presented next week on the 18th. Meanwhile, man who's probably won an Emmy or two, maybe not. Bruce Springsteen prepares to release his book, Born the One. Yeah, can you expect any other title than that? Coming out September 27th, and he's launching the book with a book tour. Yeah, a Bruce book tour. It'll kick off September 27th in his hometown of Freehold, New Jersey at a Barnes & Noble. It'll segue to New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Seattle, LA, Portland, San Francisco, New York, ending in Boston, Cambridge on October the 10th. There'll be information on how to attend. Usually on book tours, the author signs books, where we'll have pre-signed books. It's kind of weird. Will you be able to shake his hand, though? If you're going to, especially if it's like a lot of money to get in for the show, because you got to pay to get in these book events. It's not a free thing. You get a pre-signed book, but you don't get to actually see him sign it for you. But at least, hey, you get a signed book from the boss. That's not legit boss, like Sasha Banks in wrestling, but still, the boss in music, Bruce freaking Springsteen. The book comes out September 27th. That's when the book tour begins. He also announced a tour of Australia, kicking off in January. Of course, he's in the last couple of dates of the second U.S. leg of the River Tour. So the tour will continue on to summer 17 in Australia. Summer is different in Australia because of the equator stuff. So it's winter right now in Australia. It'll be summer in January, when it's winter here. So there you go. Bruce announcing a book tour and an Australian tour. And that is it for this very lengthy attack line for today. With that in mind, y'all been attacked by the news from Zach. See you later. Yeah.